The Buffalo Bulls, the reigning MAC East champions, to take on Nebraska, and off we go. Milking that play clock down to 1 to start the ball game, and they hand it off to a talented running back in Kevin Marks. So now second down at 12, they fake it to Marks. And staying upright, getting some extra yardage. Van Treese able to complete it out wide. Into the hands of Dominic Johnson. Another third down, 3rd and 2. Marks gets the first off that left side, running behind those big offensive linemen for a gain of 3. First the loss in Illinois, then the bounce back win here last week against Fordham. 11th play of the drive, and another good run, another first down on 3rd and 5, but a flag comes in here, so hold everything. They haven't had a play on this drive longer than 13 yards. They're going to need something here. They set up the screen, and Cook. There's a shoulder injury that's really bothered him since his high school days. Here he pops the pass in front to Xavier Betts. And Betts all the way out near the 40.
Nebraska wide receiving group, as we take a look at the replay here, just a little hand sweep. You don't make runs like this without being good on the perimeter. Really good job by number 80. And that position is thin as well. Nebraska will have to go utilize their depth.
Right now they turn to the ground. Flag coming in as Marquis Sept is stacked up after getting the first down. 3rd down and 3. Martinez gonna keep. He's got it. That's what he can do. It was an 8-yard run by Martinez. Now here's Gabe Irvin, and Irvin on his first carry of the afternoon is tripped up in the backfield by E.J. Brown. That's where he began his career. And nothing here. And there is Tanner Riggins. 11th play of the drive. Pocket collapses. Somehow, Martinez with a little Houdini act to make something out of nothing. And Colt missed it. Grazing off the upright, no good. Van Treese almost had it intercepted by Cam Tanner-Britt. As Evan Finnegan boots it away. And no problem there on the fair catch for Cam Tanner-Britt. They also have Ramir Johnson, who we're likely to see. Morrison splits out, and Martinez on a designed run. And he picks up the first down. By the way, how about Scott Frost wearing sleeves in this weather today? That's a little bold move. Morrison finding a little hole, and he will get enough for the first down. And now, 3rd down and 3. Nobody's home. Miscommunication, step stopped. First pass of the drive, or second, I should say, it's complete. And it works out to perfection. Samori Toure. Oh, wait. McDuffie, the 3rd back for Buffalo, but they think this guy has a lot of talent. On 3rd and 3 coming up, Deontay Williams right around the sticks. And shooting through the gap.
Just really quick and agile for his size. Does a good job of shooting gaps. He's responsible for front side A gap. Told us in the offseason, hey, listen, his nickname used to be Big Snacks, but he's a much trimmer 310, so we just call him Big D.
And remember, without Vokalek and Allen going out earlier, thin at tight end, Martinez somehow escapes trouble, and not only that, but look at this. Martinez all the way down inside the 5. to surpass 6,000 passing yards and now 2,000 rushing in his career.
You see what he's capable of. It's kind of, he's one of those guys that's popular for morning talk show. He's still a work in progress.
And they had a face mask, so that puts the ball at the 2, and it's a 2-yard touchdown run for number 22, Gabe Ervin. Nebraska's third trip inside the Buffalo 30, and finally they get points out of it. 30-second break.
They're really starting to settle in with how they want to rush the passer.
Let's try to stretch out there Ron Cook, so that'll bring up third down. Van Treese hands it off. Nothing doing. In fact, it's a loss.
From the backside. They chase plays down quite a bit.
And right now, the offense on the field for Buffalo. Oh, this is a gigantic play in this game right now. He didn't get there. Flag comes in as Martinez. Oh, it's complete. Xavier Betts. Will it stand? Four-star top 10 wide receiver back in the 2019 class. You mentioned from Bellevue West High School in Omaha. And now Martinez going to do it again with his legs.
You don't appreciate it anymore. You want something different and shiny.
Well, he's got 110 rushing yards. However, this time, but boy, 7-0 Nebraska. But you think about the missed field goal and then the 2 touchdown passes they had wiped out by penalties. Most recent one to Xavier Betts. Van Treese swings it out. And coming up, JoJo Domann.
Watch JoJo Domann in space. He was arguably Nebraska's best defensive player a year ago. He has a knack for the football.
And Van Treese is going to hand it off. Going to be well short. Luke Reimer with another tackle. Here's a 3rd and 3. And twisting his way forward, Gabe Ervin for an important first down. Look at that, 22 runs out of 30 plays in this first half. Now to the air, picked a good time to do it. Teray, foot race. Teray, touchdown, Nebraska. In this 68-yard connection between he and Teray. Over half of Nebraska's yards have been on those 2 plays in this first half.
Yeah, really been efficient in the passing game.
Man, playing in front of that crowd was amazing. That is why I came to be a Cornhusker. And he just electrified that crowd again. Pretty good run here for McDuffie. Senior quarterback Kyle Van Treese, 9 of 15, but just 53 yards passing. Well, add to that number here. That was impressive, and he finds Williams right along that sideline.
To stay along the sidelines to stop the clock. Boy, you talk about a whole throw. That's H.
Pushed it. He had the distance. And then the big win last week here, blowing away Fordham. And that pass incomplete. And a flag coming in.
Austin Allen has come out of the locker room, but he is wearing a baseball cap and the leg pads are off, so his day is done.
Yeah, so they are short at tight end and receiver as Martinez flipping that out to Hickman. Turning something there for Nebraska's offense.
Yeah, going back to the concepts of seeing man-to-man and a little improvisation.
Urban, the freshman, stepped the USC transfer, and this is the Montana transfer to Ray, but he cannot hold on. They're going to have the 42-yard field goal attempt for Connor Culp, who missed earlier from 32. And again, it's pushed off to the right as Kyle Van Treese gets ready to guide the Buffalo offense again. And Van Treese kind of finds the soft spot over the top of the corner Cam Taylor Britt.
We call this deft. I like to call it touch. Little speed out. How about that? Cam Taylor-Britt, a little bit in no man's land.
Division II Valdosta State, then last year with the Cowboys.
7 months ago, he was in Ann Arbor. He was going to go to work with Coach Harbaugh.
And now 3rd and 1, and they finally break a big run with Kevin Marks.
Yeah, just a little inside zone here, finding creases. How about him getting skinny through the hole? He's out the back end. He's not the fleetest of foot, but he just stays on.
Pressure. Vantrease completes it to Williams. And that will tie his career long with plenty of room to spare on the right leg of Alex McNulty. They need 5 yards. Martinez. And that's complete after a little bobble, first down. This is similar to how they struggled running the ball at the back position against Illinois, Damon. This time they pass it to Morrison, but coming up making a nice play, Marcus Fuqua comes out on 4th and 3. Believed to just be the 2nd Australian to play Nebraska football, joining Brett Popplewell, who was a wingback in the early 90s. Helmet comes flying off. Flags flying as well. So after Buffalo had their 5th personal foul of the game, now a 15-yarder on Nebraska. There's Ruiz. He's one of their top 2 wideouts. He's had a pretty quiet game. Vantrease lost it downfield, but a little in front of Ruiz. You wouldn't think that from guys that old. He said they take no plays off.
Yeah, it's part of their attitude. They're the tempo tone setters. Do the most barking as well.
Scott Frost said this week at his press conference he's got enough talent to make every play you need from the quarterback position. And a nice solid connection there.
Does he have that much drip?
No.
Damon, this is the first time that you've ever met me. It's not just drip. It's 105 out here, and my fashion has more drip than most of the fans in the stands.
Fresh set of downs, and they run a counter option. And it works out pretty well. So a couple of nice runs by Gabe Urban.
A deal on the perimeter, a little counter action. One-on-one, Martinez again getting to the outside defender's hip. Happy with Urban Jr. not giving himself up on the sidelines.
Now Martz, here he goes again. But that time he's finally brought down, and Washington gets him by the ankles. Now 3rd and 11, you're just outside of field goal range. Off his back foot, Martinez too far. He led Teray. But Buffalo just keeps hanging around. That one checks up perfectly. What a punt by Cherney. 9-yard punt. Right where he needed it.
Yeah, this is the difference right here between special teams and kicking game. That special teams right there. The punter does the job that's asked of him, puts Buffalo behind the 8 ball. How about the hustle, reestablish?
Yeah, John Bullock is like, oh no. This time going in the wrong direction.
He's a giant human being. Winning at the point of attack again. Just a little quick slant. Using his hands well.
Oh, that's huge. Vantrease able to complete it to Dominic Johnson. Vantrease, the reigning conference offensive player of the week, just threw an interception. Reimer picked it. And Reimer is knocked out just shy of the goal line. They're going to take a look at this to see if he got into the end zone, but that is our first turnover of the ball game for either side.
Well, he stays in bounds. Does he land on a... Oh, there he goes. That's a... Oh, how about the call real time? That is an amazing spot, real time. The left foot steps out of bounds. Kind of grew up a wide receiver safety. Grew into that frame.
And now the handoff handoff up the middle, a walk-in touchdown, second of the game for Gabe Ervin. Ervin's amped up, and so are the 86,000. Empty backfield. Van Treese. Another third down conversion, this time to Keon Williams. 3rd and 1. No problem. First down and more. That's McDuffie. And McDuffie almost had it stripped there by JoJo Doman, but he hangs on to him.
Like we said, he's a crease guy. He found this one in a hurry. Just can't allow vertical run seams in this defense. It is a recipe for disaster. Hard-hitting, ball-hawking type safeties Nebraska's been able to recruit.
They're going quick, Damon. Second effort. I don't know that McDuffie got there. He did not. They do. Van Treese releases it late as he's hit. It's incomplete. Ervin has the 2 rushing touchdowns. So Nebraska's defense just got their second 4th down stop, and now Ervin adding to his totals. They split out Ervin. This feels like Martinez all the way. It is, but he's wrangled down right at midfield.
Yeah, the biggest difference in the game right now is average yards per completion. Nebraska at 14.5, Buffalo's at 8. Nebraska has found a way to chunk them when opportunity has been available.
Pressure up the middle. Van Treese incomplete. Had to throw it off his back foot. Couldn't connect with Marlon Johnson. Well, Finnegan didn't punt a single time last week, but he's been busy here this afternoon. And they ran into Cam Taylor-Britt. Their 18th 3rd down play. Setting up a screen, tackle from behind made by Nick Henrich again. Pushed it, or does it curl back? No. They're going to throw it. How about this? How about this? Instead of running out the clock, they go for the touchdown instead. Samori Toure just had another touchdown reception of 68 yards. And this one might have put the game out of reach. A surprise. Excellent point, Rick, for that showdown next weekend in Norman. That's the 41st pass for Kyle Van Treese. And then our crew will be in Ann Arbor next weekend when they host Northern Illinois. Another team out of the back. Pressure off the edge, Van Treese. And there comes the flag. Johnson was calling for it.
On the 39-yard line. They've been impressive.
That pass, though, is complete down inside the 35. And again, targeting Tyler Stevens. Comfortable wooden beds that they had to sleep on. It's just kind of a reminder of his journey and where he's been in service to our country. McDuffie catching that out of the backfield. First down for Buffalo. Pressure up the middle, and that pass incomplete. And that one is no good, so he pushed the first 2, and he pulls that one to the left. The 2 chunk plays came to Toure. This time Smothers is looking for a chunk play of his own. He's got one. Into the hands of Chris Hickman. Since back in 2011 against Michigan State. Option play. Smothers pitches. And there is your exclamation mark. Touchdown, Will Nixon. Wait, there's a flag. That one's close.
Oh, my.
Boy, no good. So just 5 seconds left now. And this will write an end to the 3rd game of the season for Nebraska as they hold Buffalo to just 3 points and win it 28-3.